my name is Alexa Gray and I'm a student at the University of Utah. So today we're going to be doing a really fun art project and we're going to be making thaumatropes. And I'll go into more detail later about what those are, but right now I'll just tell you what you're going to need for this project. So you're going to need a pair of scissors, a colored pencil or crayon. You're going to need tape or glue if you have that. And then something that you can kind of spin like this. It could be a pencil, a straw, anything that's kind of this shape and this size will work awesome. You will need a piece of paper, kind of thicker paper, so construction paper. And then the last thing you're going to need is a coin, and we'll discuss a little bit later why you're going to need this. Okay, so now that you have your supplies, I'm going to tell you about thaumatropes and kind of what they are and how they're kind of cool and how we're going to use them for this activity. So what it is it looks like this. And I just made one so that you'll be able to see an example of it. So on one side we have a picture. So I have this picture of a fishbowl. And then on the other side I have a fish. So what's going to happen is when I spin it, it's going to look like the fish is inside of the fishbowl. I don't know if you can see that super good, but in person you can tell. So when you spin it really fast, it looks like the fish is inside the fishbowl. So what you do is you can do lots of different things. So you could do like a frog on one side, and then you could do like a petal on the other side. And then when you go like that, it will look like the frog is on the petal. So we're going to use this idea today to help us with the values of coins. So today we'll go over all the different coins and then the different values that they have. So before I go into how that's going to tie in with making our thaumatropes, let's go over the different coin values and what the coins look like and what they're worth. Okay, so on this paper, we have all of our different coins and their values. So our first coin is a quarter. This is worth 25 cents. So this is how you would write quarter, and this is what our quarter looks like. If we wanted to write out the value of our quarter, this is what it would look like. So we can either write out 25 cents, or we can use the cent sign, which is a C with a line through it. This is our dime. It is worth 10 cents. So this is how you would write out dime. This is what it looks like. And this is how it would look if you wanted to write out 10 cents. Next is a nickel. Our nickel is worth 5 cents. So this is how you'd write out nickel. And this is what it looks like. And this is what it would look like if you wanted to write out the value of a nickel. Our last one is a penny. Penny is only worth 1 cent. So this is how you would write out penny. And this is what it looks like. And this is how it would look if you wanted to write out the value of your penny. All right, so now that we've gone over all the different coins and their values, I want you to choose your coin that you're going to use. So in the beginning of the video, I told you you're going to need a coin, and so now we're going to use that coin. So the one that I'm going to use today is a quarter, which is worth 25 cents, and you can use any coin that you want. So you can use a quarter, a dime, a penny, or a nickel. It doesn't matter which one, it's up to you. All right, so the reason that we need this coin is because we're going to be making a thaumatrope with these coins, okay? So on one side, we're going to sketch the outlining of the coin, and on the other side, we're going to write its value so that when we spin it, we'll be able to see its value and what it looks like. All right, so let's get started. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to grab out our piece of construction paper that I said that we needed at the beginning. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to fold this in half. It doesn't really matter which way you fold it in half, just fold it in half. And then we're going to draw a circle on one of the sides of the paper. And then the size of your circle, you don't want it to be too small. So I want it to be about this big. It can be a little bigger or a little smaller. It doesn't have to be exact, but around that size so that we're able to see what's on both sides of your thaumatrope. So once you've drawn your circle, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to cut that circle out. And we want to make sure that we're cutting both sides of the paper, so then you'll have two circles that are the exact same size. All right, so once you have your circles cut, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to grab our coin. And this part is really cool. So we're going to do kind of like an etching of the coin. So you're going to grab one of your circles, and then you're going to grab your coin, and you're going to put your coin underneath your circle. And it doesn't matter which side of the coin that you want to choose. And then after you have that under there, you're going to color over your circle so that you have an outlining of the coin on there. So now I've got got my coin outlined and it looks something like this. Once you've done that, you're gonna grab your other circle, and on this side, we're gonna draw the coin's value. So I did a quarter, so on my other side, it's gonna say 25 cents. If you did a dime, then this side will say 10 cents, and so on. All right, so now I've got both of my sides done. So I've got the one side, I have the etching of the coin, and the other side says its value. And I put both ways that we can write it, so we can either write 25 cents, we can write it out, or just 25 cents with the cent sign. The next thing that you're gonna do is you're gonna grab your pencil, straw, whatever that you chose to use for this part. So something that you can just like spin it like this, all right? So you're gonna grab this, and then you're also gonna grab your tape or your glue, either will work. And then what you're gonna do, if you have tape, you're gonna put tape on the back sides of your circle, and I'll show you how I'm gonna do that. So I'll grab the tape, here's my circle, and then I'll put one on that side, and then I'll put another one on the other side. So it'll look something like that, okay? If you have glue, you can do the same thing with glue, so you can just glue this side and then glue this side. And then you're gonna grab your pencil, straw, whatever that you chose. You'll put it on the back of that, and then grab your other circle and just attach it. Okay, so now we have both sides connected. So on my one side, there's the value. On the other side, there's the coin. All right, so now that you're all done with your thaumatrope, you can try it out. Go like this, and you can see it a lot better in person. But when you do it, you'll be able to see that this coin right here, which is a quarter, is worth 25 cents. And then you can kind of just use that. And it's a fun little way to remember the value of coins. I had a lot of fun today building these thaumatropes, and I hope you did too, and I hope that you learned a lot, and maybe you can try it out with other things too. Bye, guys.